Hello once again, this is Chris, your real estate broker here at Get Listed Realty. In this video, I want to walk you through what you are required to disclose about lead-based paint when selling your home. Now this is a federal requirement, so it's not state specific. Before we get into what is required, let's talk about why you are required to disclose this information. First, let's start with some facts. Did you know that approximately 3/4 of all homes built before 1978 in the United States contain some lead-based paint, which is probably why over 1 million children have had blood lead levels above safe limits after being exposed to lead-based paint hazards. This exposure can cause permanent brain damage as well as damage to other organs and cause reduced intelligence and behavioral problems. Yikes. This is why the EPA and HUD started to require you to disclose any known information on lead-based paint and lead-based paint hazards before residential houses are sold or leased that were built before 1978. Keep in mind, because you are selling your home without a real estate agent, you do not have someone handling these details for you. So be sure to pay attention. Specifically, you the seller need to be aware of the following 3 requirements. Number 1, you must disclose any knowledge of lead-based paint and lead-based paint hazards, as well as provide any reports that you may have to any buyers or renters if you have those reports available. For your convenience, I have put a lead-based paint disclosure form you can download from my website and use for this requirement. I'll link to it below. In this form, you will disclose if you know about lead-based paint or lead-based paint hazards in your home. And then you will have to specify if you have any reports that explain what's going on for the buyer or renter to review. Number 2, you must give buyers and renters the pamphlet, Protect Your Family from Lead in Your Home, which was developed by the EPA and HUD to educate buyers and renters on these hazards. I also have this pamphlet available for you to download on my website, and I'll link to it below also. Number 3, you must allow home buyers to get a 10-day period to conduct a lead-based paint inspection at the buyer's expense, unless the buyer waives this right in the contract to purchase your home. Typically, this is done during the home inspection. Also, I have only seen a handful of buyers actually do this test, but if they want to, you have to let them do it. Now in my video, What Do I Need to Disclose When Selling My Home?, I talk about printing out the Connecticut Residential Property Disclosures Report and stapling it together and then putting some copies out on the kitchen table in an acrylic pamphlet holder that you can get from Amazon. Well, I recommend that you also include the lead disclosure form and the pamphlet Protect Your Family from Lead in the Home for any prospective buyers to get a copy when they tour your home. This way, you are giving the buyers all the information they need about your home to meet both federal and state disclosure requirements, as well as being a helpful seller, which does make a difference. Also, be sure to have electronic versions to send to buyers or buyers' agents. And remember, this is only for residential homes built before 1978. Well, that's it. All of this makes sense to you, right? If not, contact me directly through my website with any further questions. I hope you found this video useful and I did a good job explaining what is required for you to disclose about lead-based paint and lead-based paint hazards when selling your home. After all, if you have purchased or will be purchasing one of my professional listing plans on my website, getlistedrealty.com, then you will be handling the sale of your home on your own, as a for sale by owner or DIY style, and you will not have a realtor handling these details for you. But as you can tell, it's not that hard, and the trade-off is you save thousands of dollars by not paying a listing agent's commission when you sell your home, and you can use that money for whatever big plans you have for it.